decided that the 2 or 3 she picked to do the reception would be considered later for a position at Tally's Old Time Sweets, her vintage candy shop, depending on how they worked out at the reception. "How many did you talk to today?" Yolanda asked. "6. That's all I had time for. The one I saw didn't look half bad. I'll admit she was one of the better ones. I wish I had time to interview a whole lot more, but I have a shop to run. It'll be much better when you get some help in here. You're doing everything yourself." Yolanda had an assistant, a young man named Raoul, but Tally was running her place all by herself lately, having had a run of bad luck with assistants. It was mid-August, and the high tourist season was in full swing. Tally needed more help to order supplies, make her candies and sweets, sell them, and do all the cleaning and neatening that needed to be constantly attended to. "I have to get out of my office," Tally said. "I've been cooped up here for 3 hours." She had closed an hour early, at 6, to do the interviews. "Are y'all hungry? Let's go out and get a late supper." Yolanda jumped up. "How about that new place? Do you remember the name?" "You mean Burger Kitchen?" "Yeah, that's it. Raoul has eaten there, and I think Kevin has too." "Perfect. Let's do it." Tally took one more look at the applications, stuck 3 of them into her purse, and followed Yolanda. After she locked the back door from the inside, they went out through the shop at the front, Tally pausing a moment to enjoy looking over the sales room she had worked so hard on, had poured her heart and her money into. Muted pinks and lilacs swirled across the walls, accented with chocolate-brown shelving, and lit with cute lights whose shades looked like mason jars. The glass display cases gleamed. They'd better, Tally thought, since she had polished them after closing, as she did every night. She and Yolanda walked across the rustic, wide plank flooring to the front door and left, accompanied by the soft chimes activated by opening the door. "Oh, gosh! Nigel! I forgot about him," Tally said when they were on the sidewalk outside. "He'll be rummaging through the cupboards and opening cereal boxes if I don't get home and feed him. I'll meet you there." "Do you mind if Kevin joins us?" Yolanda asked. Tally smiled. She didn't mind at all. Of course not. In fact, she was delighted that a relationship was developing between Yolanda and Kevin Miller. He was the proprietor of Bear Mountain Vineyards, the wine shop on the other side of Bella's Baskets. Seeing as both Tally and Yolanda were business owners, the 2 women were able to collaborate sometimes, using Tally's treats to help fill Yolanda's gift baskets. Despite spending so much time together, it was only a week or so ago that Tally realized something was happening between Kevin and Yolanda. Kevin was older than Yolanda, maybe by 10 years or so, but they hit it off well. It was 9:15, well after sunset. Even though the sun had set, the hot air rippled with excited shoppers and locals on their way to get something to eat or drink, or to see some of the entertainment offerings in the quaint Texas tourist town. The area around Fredericksburg was studded with many wineries, and the German town boasted quite a few tasting rooms. "See you in about 20 minutes. Tally turned to go the other direction to her rental house, which was only 4 blocks away. "We'll save you a seat." When Tally opened the front door to her small, neat ranch house, she wasn't met with the noisy greeting that had become usual over the last few weeks that Nigel had lived with her. "He's mad," she thought. "That won't be good." She threw her purse onto the couch, peering around the living room for him. "Here, Nigel," she crooned. "Come get your dinner." It wasn't until she poured the kibble into his bowl that he appeared, drawn by the clatter. The huge black and white Maine coon cat gave a disgusted glance in her direction, then went straight to his task, extracting morsels and setting them gently on the mat so he could eat them. Tally had finally gotten a couple of mats for his dining pleasure, so she could toss them into the washing machine when they got full of kibble crumbs. Before the mats, she had to scrub the floor around his food and water bowls every other day. He was not about to do anything so